Good evening and welcome to our promotion. My name is Isla and my name is Giselle. Would you please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance? Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Thank you, students. It is my pleasure and honor as principal to welcome you to our promotional exercise. Allow me to begin our time together with some introductions and acknowledgements. We are very honored to be served by a hardworking and diligent Board of Education. We thank them for being here tonight and joining us. First, our board members of education, Vincent Bell, President, Matt Smith, Vice President, Melissa Espinoza, Clerk, Member Donald Georgino, and Member Mary Sneed. From our district office, Dr. Art Kuna, Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services, Richard Lohman, Assistant Superintendent of Business Services, Connie Wu, Director of State and Federal Programs, Stacey Ayers, Director of Special Education, Lou Flores, Director of Special Support and Student Support and Engagement, Daryl Topalian, Director of Technology, Moises Velasquez, Elementary Curriculum Coordinator, Amy Gerling, and Public Information Officer, Susan Capra. I would also like to thank Anthony Salazar, Dale, and Empress custodians Paul, Jose, and David for hosting us today and for making sure all of the necessary preparations were made. We are grateful for your hard work and time. We also want to thank Norman's Nursery for their generous donation of all the greenery around us. In addition, it is our pleasure to have with us today Chamber of Commerce and Kiwanis Club member and today's distinguished photographer, Jerry Jambazian. You don't have to worry about getting photos. Everything will be posted on his website, and he takes the best photos, so don't worry. You will get them. Representing the rest of our Emperor PTA family is our PTA President, Carol Wong, and members of our exceptional faculty and staff. They never listen to me, but will you all please stand and wave from where you are and allow us to honor you in your daily dedication and devotion to our students? Just wave, at least. There you go. There. Thank you. Before we begin today, I would like to take a moment and honor those family members who we have lost over the past years. Over the past few years, we have faced many tremendous losses, and I know that there are many of you today missing family members. The empty chair before me with flowers is in honor of them. Let's take a moment of silence to honor their memory.
Good evening. My name is Lacey Scanlon, and I've been in charge of running the Musical Theater Club here at Emper. So I'm going to ask my musical theater students to please stand up and get set for our little performance we're about to do. This is our first year having a VAPA program for elementary students, and we also had a musical theater club here at Emper. So my 6th grade students would like to give a little goodbye performance for all of you. Valentine, come on, girls.
Hi, my name is Candace Chen. I'm proud to be standing here filled with gratitude and pride. I still remember the day when I first walked through the gates of Emperor Elementary as a 5-year-old beginning kindergarten. What did I know as a kid? I thought that school was about playing, but as I grew up, I realized that school was more than that. We had to learn and had many responsibilities. My time here at Emperor was able to teach me about responsibilities, kindness, and how to be a good person. I remember my first day of 6th grade. I was nervous, unsure, scared. I didn't know what I was in for. At the beginning of the year, I thought I would be sitting for 7 hours and doing lots of work. But I soon realized that I was very wrong. This year was enjoyable and one of the best years of school. Although 6th grade did have more work than past grades, I realized that it was a part of growing up and that I have lots to look forward to in the future. I have been at Emperor for the past 7 years of my life. It's my second home and I'm not sure if I'm ready to leave yet and move on to Oak. Over the past years, we didn't just learn about history, science, writing, math, and reading. We learned about kindness, integrity, hard work, and so much more. We also supported each other through challenges and excitement together. No matter what it was, we were always there for each other. I would like to thank our teachers for giving us all the encouragement when we needed it and for making us the amazing people we are today. I would like to thank all my friends for always supporting me and helping me when I needed it. I would also like to thank Ms. Barge for making Eagles Brew a success. It might seem that we are almost there, but this is just the beginning. There is so much waiting for us in the bright future as we move on to middle and high school. I know that we will achieve many things in the future. Congrats to the class of 2025.
Thank you, Candace. The students seated before you have faced numerous challenges, collectively and individually, yet they have distinguished themselves as scholars and students who have gone above and beyond what is expected, and they are known for their positive attitudes and willingness to serve. 49 of these fine students have been at Emperor since kindergarten. Throughout the evening, 3 representatives of their class will share their personal reflections and insights and thoughts. In the next few minutes, Mrs. Naylor, Mrs. Scanlon, and Ms. True will join me in sharing some of the academic accomplishments of this class. Before the teachers come forward, I ask that you assist me and the rest of our staff in protecting the integrity of this evening and making sure that cell phones have been silenced and that you respond respectfully as your student names are read. Thank you ahead of time for your cooperation and support. It is our honor to present the President's Education Award Program recipients.
In 1983, under the leadership of President Ronald Reagan, the White House began recognizing students for their academic fitness. The awards were modeled after the President's Physical Fitness Awards. Each student honored tonight will receive a beautiful certificate and pin.
The first group of students is receiving the President's Award for Academic Excellence. 37 students met stringent qualifications in the following areas: grade point average, standards of achievement, high motivation, initiative, integrity, intelligent depth, leadership qualities, and exceptional judgment.
We have not shared with the students who will be receiving this award tonight. Students, as your names are called, please stand and remain standing.
Callan Bao, Nathan Fang, Beryl Gong, Annika Lee, Esther Lim, Rachel Shen, Doris Wu, Phoebe Yu, Lisa Zhu.
Candace Chen, Liam Lau, Aaron Lee, Alvin Lee, Elijah Lee, Giselle Lee, Charlotte Liu, Yarel Moda, Shirley Sue, Sophia Tran, Vivon Vijayasarahan, Sabrina Wong, Emma Yip. Sissy Feng, Andrew Guan, Annabelle Sue, Kelsey Jurek, Ella Katz, Mackenzie Liu, Emma Nguyen, Evan Rakaton Janahari, Connor Smith, Elizabeth Sun, Amber Tam, Valentine Thay, Jaden Wong, Maddox Yang, Hannah Zhao.
Congratulations, you may be seated. The next elite group of students have shown outstanding educational growth, improvement, commitment, or intellectual development in their academic subjects. This award is meant to encourage and reward students who have worked hard and put forth their best effort in school, in some cases facing educational or other obstacles. 36 students are receiving the President's Award for Academic Achievement. Once your name is called, please stand and remain standing.
Sharon Cao. Deanne Chen. Nolan Chow. Dazi Huang. Kaden Lung. Niall Liang. Lucas Lee. Sabrina Lee. Devin Mendoza. Carson Ng. Andrew Yoshimura. Daniel Yu.
Andrew Choi, Kaden Dayao, Leah Guillaume, Dexter Quinn, Anna Johnston, Ryan Lee, Yuvia Lorenzo Funes, Isla Mercado, Layla Rudell, Jasper Sobelborough, Darren Chandra, Madison Wilkerson, Isabella Zamaloa, Jacob Bowie, Santiago Castellanos, Kevin Chen, Micah Chang, Credence Lamb, Sebastian Liao, Alina Ma, Michael Richard, Daniel So, Catherine Sun, and Alicia Ward.
Congratulations, you may be seated. It is now my pleasure to share with you another accomplishment of this fine group of young people. Once again, this year, we're recognizing one student from each grade class through the American Citizenship Award program. We believe as a national school of character, it is important to honor students who have been consistent in their development as role models for others. The program, sponsored by the National Association of Elementary and Secondary Principals, is designed to honor any student in elementary, middle, or high school who has shown by their words and actions that they possess the qualities and characteristics we hope to instill in our students. Citizenship Award recipients will receive a blue and gold pin and commemorative certificate. The following students were selected by their teachers for their willingness to assist others, their fairness, and respectful behavior. Students, as your name is called, please stand and remain standing.
Beryl Gong.
Giselle Lee,
Emma Nguyen.
Thank you, students. You may be seated.
Hi, my name is Beryl Gong and I'm in Mrs. Naylor's class. I can't believe we're already here at 6th grade promotion. It feels like just yesterday when it was the first day of school. I thought to myself, wow, it's my last year at Emperor. It's okay, I still have many months to go. But those many months turned out to feel like seconds. And now, somehow we're getting ready to say goodbye and move on to middle school. Time really does fly. Looking back on all these years, I'm so thankful for all the memories and friendships I've made here. My classmates and friends have truly made me feel seen and as an important person. They always know how I'm feeling and do whatever it takes to make me smile. One of my many besties that I made here is Mrs. Lacey Scanlon. She gave me so many opportunities to perform through things such as Encore and Musical Theater Club. She has helped me grow so confident and always makes my day when there's a rehearsal. I also want to thank my 6th grade teachers, Mrs. Naylor, Mrs. True, and Mrs. Scanlon. Mrs. Naylor has helped me grow so much as a person, and I'm glad to be in her class. She always makes my day, and I'm so glad to be her student. Also, both Mrs. Scanlon and Mrs. True has helped me learn many things. Mrs. True has helped me learn so much in science and history class that I've never known about before, and I am so grateful. It is so much fun doing projects during class, and we have her to thank for it. Mrs. Scanlon is also such an awesome teacher. She is so funny and can make anyone laugh with her jokes. It is so fun when she tells us a story about her day or life. It can really make everyone laugh with a huge, wide grin on their face. And lastly, I'd like to thank Mr. Dell for being an amazing principal and watching over us all these years. To all my teachers, classmates, and friends, thank you for being a part of my life. I've grown up with all of you guys, and I'm so excited for what the future has for us. Congratulations, class of 2024 to 2025. We did it!
Good evening, Emperor family. My name is Evan Raktanj Nahari. I can't believe we're here today, celebrating our 6th grade promotion. I still remember walking through those gates at just 5 years old, not speaking much English, but ready to make new friends. And now, here we are, ready to move on to Oak with big dreams and more confidence than ever. We've grown so much at Emperor, not just what we've learned in the classroom, but also in who we are. We've learned to work together, be respectful, and believe in ourselves. To our teachers, thank you for pushing us to do our best. You've taught us to be curious, helped us grow, and encouraged us, whether it was in person or on Zoom. You've also taught us to stand up for ourselves and made a huge difference in our lives. To our principal, Ms. Riddell, and to the PTA, thank you for making Emperor a school no one wants to leave. We are incredibly grateful for the effort and dedication you put into preparing all the special events that happened over the years, allowing us to make unforgettable memories with our friends. To our families, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for putting up with our late night work and our early morning alarms. To my classmates, we made it. I'll always remember the good times we had in and outside the classroom, and I'm excited to see what we'll do next. Make way for us, Oak, because here we come. Even though some parts may be scary, I know we're ready. Congratulations, class of 2025. And remember, once an eagle, always an eagle.
Thank you. As I mentioned earlier, one of the hallmarks of this class has been their willingness to assist others in maintaining their focus in academics. These students have led the way in providing leadership both inside and outside of the classroom. In addition, these students were extremely involved during their time at Emperor. As a class, they have made a lasting impression on our school. The students have provided countless hours of support to their peers, our school, and the community at large. Students, if you would please all stand. I will now read the list of your involvement, service opportunities, and noted recognitions. I ask that you hold your applause until I have shared all of their areas of involvement, recognition, and school support. Our students actively participated or received recognition in one or more of the following: band, orchestra, chorus, musical, talent show, bridge club, science olympiad, scouting, athletics, student council, Big Buddy program, Safe School ambassadors, Kiwanis Students of the Month, Eagles Brew, and musical theater. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you, students. You may be seated. My dear Eagles, in front of you tonight sit your family, your friends, your teachers, and staff. These people have had your back, hugged you when you felt broken, encouraged you to do your best. You may not always like what they have to say, but the people here tonight are your people. In TK and kindergarten, your teacher met you at the door. You were too shy to walk in, too overwhelmed with the amount of people in the halls, so scared of what was inside the classroom. They walked you slowly until you were ready to sit on the colored carpet and waited until you felt strong enough to let go of their hands and sit alone. They are the ones that still ask you about your sports, your recitals, your favorite color, and they talk to you about your birthday, even when you've become taller than them. Your first grade teachers are the ones that will always hold a different and special place in your memories. They started the year as your teacher, and then they magically appeared in your living rooms, your bedrooms, and wherever you could get the internet to work. You saw for the first time inside their homes. They did everything they could do to make it feel normal for you when everything was upside down. Your second grade teachers continued to make special trips to your house to drop off, although it was 6 feet apart, the award that you won. They were then there for you when you were ready to come back to campus. They greeted you in a space that felt odd and strange. The rules were all new, but they taught you that there was great joy in learning to read in the grass in the sun, followed by bubbles and chalk. Your third grade teachers created a place where you felt safe to take risks. Before this, you may never have had the chance to give a presentation in front of your whole class, but they helped you find your voice. They cheered you on when the other students celebrated your success of your first speech, and they told your friends it was okay to hold your hand as you gave it. Your fourth grade teachers sang and danced when you learned it was okay to be silly. But they also held you when you felt broken. When you cried because you didn't understand why it happened, that you will never see their favorite teacher again, they put their own tears to the side, colored with you, hugged you, and then wiped your own tears away. Your fifth grade teachers made sure you were spoiled with candy counting jars and the most special birthday bags. If you needed USC gear, it showed up on your desk. If you needed an instrument, their favorite flute magically appeared for you to use. Your sixth grade teachers pushed you to be independent and vocal advocates for yourselves and others. They have made sure you're ready for Oak, but also gave you the creative freedom to put your favorite sport into every project. The people in front of you tonight have given you Band-Aids, ice packs, popsicles, and stickers in an effort to cure any ailment that you may have had. They have shown up to family funerals, sat in the back of band concerts, picked up endless ketchup packets that you have dropped, and they have made sure your favorite ball is always ready for you at recess. They have made sure to save your favorite books at the book fair for you, tied your shoes, walked in front of cars so you don't get hit. They have taken you for walks, counseled you, and helped you with any problem on your heart. They have held your hand, hugged you, and wiped away your tears. The people here tonight are your people. You have had an experience with them that our kindergartners will never get to experience. Every single one of the people here in the audience are your biggest cheerleaders. They cannot wait to see what you do next. And if you look carefully, I bet they will be in the audience at your future celebrations, quietly saying, I knew they could do it. As we conclude tonight, above all else, my simplest hope is that you know that you are always loved. You are loved by every person here at Emperor, by your family, and your friends. You may have days where you feel that no one knows your name, but always know the people here tonight, they'll never forget. Please know tonight and every single day ahead of you, I am so very proud of you and every single one of you, and you're always loved. Emperor teachers, family, and friends, today we celebrate you too. Thank you for your patience, dedication, and love that you have shown to our Eagles. Students, would you please stand? And join me in expressing our appreciation to our family and guests. Thank you, you may be seated. We have reached a place in our time together where we present the students with their certificates of promotion. And now if Mrs. Naylor, Mrs. Scanlon, and Ms. True would please come forward, we will present the certificates.
Callan Bao. Jacob Bowie. Aiden Campos. Sharon Cow. Santiago Castellanos. Jaden Chavarin. Kevin Chen. Joanna Chen. Yian Chen. Candice Chen. Micah Chiang. Katie Cho. Andrew Choi. Nolan Chow. Caden Diao. Lillian Dong. Kaylee Ellison. Nathan Fang.
Look over here, Nathan.
Sissy Fang. Beryl Gong. Andrew Guan. Leah Guillaume. Annabelle Sue. Dazi Huang.
Look over here.
Dexter Huynh. Linya Jiao. Anna Johnston. Daryl Jones. Kelsey Jurek. Ella Katz. Credence Lamb. Brendan Lau. Liam Lau.
Ryan Lee. Aaron Lee. Annika Lee. Kaden Learn. Niall Learn. Sabrina Lee, Giselle Lee, Elijah Lee, Alvin Lee, Ray Lee, Lucas Lee, Sebastian Liao, Madison Licerio,
Madison, look over here.
Esther Lim, Charlotte Liu, Mackenzie Liu, Jacob Lopez, Yubia Lorenzo Funes, Alina Ma, Maxwell Manthai, Michael Martinez, Kaylee Mendez, Devin Mendoza, Isla Mercado, Yarel Moda, Carson Ding, Emma Nguyen, Violet Nguyen, Jordan Oberlander, Alexander Hayongayong, Evan Rakatan Janahari, Michael Richard, Layla Rudell,
Jasper Sabelborough. Rachel Shen. Andrew Simons. Connor Smith. Daniel So. Calvin Song. Shirley Sue. Chad Suarez. Catherine Sun.
Look over here, Catherine. Good.
Elizabeth Sun. Amber Tam. Valentine Tai. Darren Chandra. Marvin Tran. Sophia Tran. Enzo Orena.
Enzo, look over.
Vivan Vijayasaharan. Yubo Wang. Alicia Ward. Maddie Wilkerson. Sabrina Wong. Jaden Wong. Dylan Wong. Doris Wu. Claire Wu. Maddox Yang. Uni Yang. Emma Yip. Andrew Yoshimura. Daniel Yu.
Over here, Daniel.
Phoebe Yu. Isabella Zamaloa. Will Zhang. Hannah Zhao. Lisa Zhu.
In teaching, there's not always the extra benefits that some other jobs may give you. But sometimes you get the privilege of getting to watch your little one grow up and work alongside you. And so I appreciate you giving me the chance to watch your little ones grow up along with mine. I appreciate everything that you guys have done to support our students and our families here. And this concludes our promotion ceremony. On behalf of the students and staff, it has been our pleasure to share the special evening with you. Students, you may please stand.
Just fall back and loosen up. Your moments are great before you start a duck. Celebrate before you start a duck. You graduated. You can't go count on graduated. Yeah. Let your hair down, 'cause your waves sound right now. Celebrate it. You graduated, but you can't forget no graduated. Let your hair down, put your wings out right now. Celebrate it, look, mama made it. All the things I put you through, now who's your favorite?
Take care of yourself, boy.
Looking down from heaven, she's so elated.